For my undergraduate program, I attended a historically Black college university in Montgomery, which was Alabama State University. And so I think the really great thing about me going at that time, going to undergraduate at an HBC was really during sort of my formative years of like really sort of building a foundation for myself, really learning who I was as a person and what I wanted to sort of have out of a life and sort of my own experiences. And it was also, of course, I think the foundation for just, sort of how I looked at careers and sort of the opportunities that I wanted for my careers, I guess. So going to UIS was a really sort of different experience, but in some really great ways. So it was my first time sort of being, of course, at a liberal arts college. And so it was really interesting to see how students were engaged and how courses were taught. As an out gay male, one of the things that I really enjoyed or was a fan of was the very much inclusive environment that the university had for LGBTQ students. I think that was actually the first place that I became familiar with the with National Coming Out Day because of the event that they would do on campus, which I thought was really cool. After first graduating and moved to Springfield, I spent the first year working in constituent affairs for the governor's office. And so that was a great, I think, entry into really Illinois. That role allowed me to really hear from constituents from all parts of the state as it related to their concerns about paying taxes and how their tax dollars were being spent. From there, after graduating, again, I knew I wanted to transition to a fundraising role. And so I was able to find a consulting opportunity. So for 2.5 years, I worked as a fundraising consultant on capital campaigns, helping religious institutions raise significant dollars for their churches and schools. So all in all, worked on projects that raised $500 million during 2.5 years of time. So I am now in Chicago. I am the director of the LGBT Chamber of Commerce of Illinois. So we are a statewide chamber supporting the voice of nearly 50,000 LGBTQ business owners. Today we have 300 member businesses that we support with marketing, networking, professional development, and advocacy. I use all of that nonprofit and sort of government experience I got at the governor's office, as well as that fundraising and nonprofit best practices that I received and grew while working in fundraising consulting. And so I think my work now is a combination of all of those things, fundraising for my organization, building community partnerships, advocacy work for our members and our organization. Don't be afraid of, those crazy experiences that come your way, or those challenging moments that you think you might be presenting yourself. We all have, I think, something great within us that we've just learned from our own experiences. Some of it we've picked up from being students at UIS and how we approach decisions and how we approach partnerships and collaboration. So all of those things have provided us with the tools to be successful. One of the things that I think just really stands out for me in my experience at UIS is the relationships that I've been able to build from the opportunity and from the program. So, just thinking about where I am now and where I hope that my profession and my career continues to go, I know that people that I've met at UIS and the people who are in our alumni network will continue to be valuable partners and resources who will be able to help me navigate that journey. So I will be forever thankful for the experience, as it allowed me to connect to so many valuable people who I'm sure I'll know for a lifetime.